Help me welcome to the stage. I haven't put on condom in a couple of years. Hey, how you doing? My name is Kas. I'm from Poland. You can obviously tell. Because I'm fat like an American, annoying like an American, speak English like an American, and that's how Poles roll. Every time I go to a show, I ask anybody in the crowd from Poland, and nobody says shit, because we remember the war, and we know that when Germans are asking, we don't say shit. I'm the third person in my family to ever work in Germany, first person to ever get paid for it. My grandparents, not fans of working here. I like it. I mean, the social's good. We moved into a flat here. There was a pack of chips unopened. I'm like, this is the German dream. This is the welfare state I have heard so much about. I don't meet many Poles in Germany in Berlin unless I go to the welfare office, and then it's just like cześć, Janusz, hey. Everybody in Poland's named Janusz. Well, you guys don't know that joke. All right, I'll tell you next time. No, we moved to Berlin with our daughter. I have a daughter. She's very important to me. I love her very much. She's also proof that I've had sex, which is important when you look like me and people are like, 44-year-old virgin? Yeah, it's weird choosing to have a child because you approach sex differently than you have for your entire life before. When you spend 30 years going, Jesus Christ, I hope she doesn't get pregnant, I hope she doesn't get pregnant. And then then a year and a half later, it's like, can she fucking get pregnant already? Because when you start planning to have a child, you're like, yeah, no, we're gonna go raw, no more condoms, pills, creams, foams, I don't know, like IUDs, no more matches in your arm. My wife's like, why are you doing all that? That's for women. I'm like, no, I'm with you, honey. I'm along for the ride. And she's, and by a year and a half later, you're like, she like comes in, you're like, come on, you gotta fuck me. Can I finish my civilization game? No, I want to go to sleep and you have to fuck me. Now, 15-year-old me would have been like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. 35-year-old me was like, yay, I'm good. Yeah, my daughter, I lived in the States. We moved to the States when I was 6. We escaped Polish communism, which I'm glad it was Polish, or else it would have been actually well run. But yeah, so we escaped to America, ran away from communism. I knew like 4 words. We moved here with our daughter. We taught her like 1, 2, 3, Polizei, right? Because you fuck the police, right? But now she knows like hello. She comes into the store. She's like hello. She's very sweet. Then when she leaves the store, she's like Auf Wiedersehen, and the ladies behind the counter always like oh, Wiedersehen. But that's all she knows. All the words she knows right now. Like today, I taught her where is the train station. So when she's cooking, she can figure it out. Oh, that was a little too. I'm not gonna call my daughter out. No, but all the words she knew so far were like the words that every Pole knows. German. There's a Polish word that's wie heißt der, which is like a doohickey. It's literally wie heißt der. And also all the standard one was like Achtung, Halt, Schneller, Jude. That pretty much every Polish kid learns. Hold on. I'm old enough to not remember my jokes. Oh, I also taught her the German word for daddy, which is Vati, but it's very iffy because it sounds like fatty. And I know that one day she's gonna make the jump because like she's 5.5, so like she's really mean, but she's not that smart yet. Like when the two powers of meanness and smart combine, she's gonna be just the world's biggest bitch, and I'm gonna love her. But she's gonna figure out that Vati is fatty, and she's gonna be like, "Come here, fatty. Come here, fatty." I'm like, "Don't call me fatty." I'm calling you fatty. Daddy, what are you saying? Tata, tatushu, fatty. Fatty, fuck. Get over here, fatty. No, I'm trying to lose weight because Berlin isn't a city for fat people. too much walking, too many stairs. Everything's broken all the time. Like people are telling me to ride my bike places. I'm like, ride a bike? Where are you? I'm fat. Like, roll me down the street. Give me a like. Why can't there be like a barrel sharing service where like rent a barrel, scan a QR code, rent a barrel, put me in, just push me down a hill. I want to, because my wife said she wants me to get a beach body for next year. I'm like, I have a beached body. She's like, beach? Yeah, a beached body, like a beached whale. Because I fell asleep at the lake last year, and I woke up and my daughter was pouring water on me with these 2 Russian kids. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? She's like, Daddy, you can't die here. And they were trying to pull me into the water, like, please stop, honey, I love you. And she's like, yeah, I sure you do, Vati, you fat fuck. And no, actually, my daughter's really nice. I'm sorry. It's well, we left Poland because we're smart. But actually, it's really weird because I don't meet Poles in Germany. I mean, like in Berlin, they really do hide, because I think everybody came here 15 years ago and now they just speak German. And like we'll be walking down the street and I'll say something in Polish to my daughter, she'll laugh, and somebody will turn around and go, I think, you fucking capo, you Stasi son of a bitch. And then they come up and like, oh, hello, I moved, like the thickest German accent. They're like, hello, I'm from Poland, but I moved here 27 years ago and I only say gołąbki. And I'm like, no, I didn't move to Berlin to make friends with Poles. Come on, if I wanted to make friends with Poles, I would have stayed where all the Poles are. Chicago, right? Yeah. But Berlin's an amazing city. I love it here. It's great. So much history. Berlin actually taught me to stop believing in ghosts. Because I used to watch all those TV shows about ghosts, like ghost hunters. Ghosts, we're looking for ghosts, and then we find ghosts, and then we're really scared. I'm like, you did what you were supposed to, you found the ghost, like, what the fuck are you scared of? Like, this is your job, right? It's like, oh, I wrote a program, and now I'm shitting my pants. I'm like, no, I did my job, like, give me a salary. Anyway, so all those ghost hunter TV shows are like, oh, this Victorian maid took care of her 2 children, and killed them, and now they haunt this house forever. And I'm thinking, 2? That's it? Is there a building in Germany where 2 children haven't been killed? I think that's called a construction site. I mean, this basement, 47 school children were gassed here 63 years ago. And first of all, you're thinking, well, that wasn't during World War II, and I'm saying, I know. But second of all, it's not true. But for a moment, everybody's like, yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, thank you for listening to me.
All right, everyone, give it up one more time for Yandre! All right, you guys.